So here's a question that is sometimes not taught super fluently because it is an easier concept to understand, but I do see that a lot of people have misunderstandings about it. So we are given that point B is the midpoint. If B is the midpoint, that means that if I were to measure segment AB, let's say I took a ruler and I measured this, and it says something like, I don't know, 2.3 centimeters. You would not have to measure BC. You would not have to measure segment BC because you already know that its measurement would be 2.3 centimeters because of the definition of midpoint. The fact that B is a midpoint, it tells you that segment AB and BC are the same length. So in a proof kind of form, what you would have is you would have, let me write the word proof here. That's prof, here's proof. So you might be given, it might say something like point B is the midpoint of segment AC. And if B is the midpoint of segment AC, that is going to be a given piece of information a lot of the time, that B is the midpoint. So if you see that the word midpoint is used in one line, the next line that you need to say is you need to say something about the length of AB and BC. So we can actually say that the segments are congruent. So AB is congruent to BC, and that is by the, you can say by the, if you want to, by the definition of midpoint. And now after we've said that they are congruent, we can actually take it one step farther if we need to use any algebra. If we need to use algebra, then we need to turn that congruence symbol into an equals sign. And anytime you go from a congruent symbol to an equal sign, or from an equal sign back to a congruent symbol, you are using the definition of congruence. So I'm just going to write by the definition of congruence. Okay, so I hope that helps with the little misunderstanding of when you get the word midpoint, and the word midpoint is given in one of your proofs.